Hi everyone, Astrid Mueller here. I just got a really interesting question from a client who was trying to make more space in her calendar for more clients, yet she was feeling held up by feeling she couldn't do it because she wasn't delivering enough value. And that inspired me to share a story from my own life experience of a huge magical experience, which I feel can be the essence of the magical key for her, for you, for all of us to really step into this bigger magic of you, where you totally work with your most amazing dream clients, really doing what you love and having a feel-good calendar, and you don't have to feel that you have to be more or do more. So what happened this weekend for me? First of all, I'm Astrid SPARKLEGIRL. It's like my nickname, right? So I'm already in a really good space because I've already really done a lot of inner game stuff and being curious and all that. Yet I'm also human. And this weekend I had a really interesting experience of really falling into judgment that I wasn't enough and emerging as feeling like a freaking goddess and the world is my oyster. So I want to share that story with you as you're watching this, because I literally feel if you own that, when you get there, that you own your sparkle and how magical you are, you can literally have anything happen in your life. Anything that you dream of can happen with ease. And that, by the way, is also part of the essence of the big magic of my book, Permission to Sparkle. So what happened for me? I went to a dance weekend and it was amazing. So I showed up at the dance weekend on Friday and I was my sparkly me, already feeling great. And then the universe gave me some good lessons. First of all, I came into an energy space where there were big mirrors. And I was seeing me in those mirrors and I was instantly like, oh my gosh, my hips are too big. What am I wearing is like really highlighting my big butt. So there was that happening a little bit. And then I was surrounded by some really dear friends who currently have the energy of going in a diet and counting calories and really judging themselves. And so that really enhanced the judgment for me. And after I took a nap on Saturday this weekend between dance workshops, I woke up feeling really shitty. And this is not about blame or anything, but gratitude, because everything that happens in our lives happens for a reason, is what I believe. And we can always choose to find the gems and to learn what serves us and what we can learn and grow and release and what we want to take on and what doesn't feel good and all that stuff, right? So I woke up with this really heavy judgment, which I feel can also be part of the current collective energy, and maybe it was part of the energy in the room of the dance weekend. I don't know. A lot of us are human in that way, where we really judge ourselves in all kinds of ways. It's like that inner critic voice, right? So I was really feeling it. I was literally, I put on like all my wardrobe for Saturday night. I'm like, this didn't feel good, that didn't feel good. I looked sideways in the mirror. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that, look at my big tummy. All those things were happening, and at the same time I stayed curious where I was like, okay, how can I release this feeling? How can I be okay? And so I was just kind of in that curiosity space and intending to get out of it and feeling better, yet also allowing it all to happen, right? Because when things happen, that feel icky, that's always actually a space where we can learn so much. All those things just happen for us to have the contrast so we can learn something and release whatever we don't want to keep, and we can grow, right? So I keep getting back to that. So I stayed in that curiosity space. So then I went to dinner with my friends, and suddenly in the conversation that we had, I got my big answer and a big epiphany that as I was speaking, which by the way can be really healing for us if we share what's going on with friends or with coaches, don't bottle it up. Share what's going on. Share what's percolating. Dare to speak your truth, right? So I did that with my two male friends. It's not just girlfriends, but male friends. I brought up the topic and I just openly said like, hey, wow, I really picked up on that energy of suddenly not feeling enough and like the whole thing. And I started pondering the whole concept of dieting and like thinking like there's something wrong with me. And I want to quickly say it. I want to diss the diets. There can be, it's always what serves us, right? If it's good for you, if it makes you feel good, I'm all for it. Hey, power to you. And we all deserve to feel good in our bodies, right? So if you find a thing that helps you get there and it feels good to you, please do it, right? So, but I was picking up on things that were not serving me at that time, and I hope you can hear enough. There's a lot of noise. I'm actually going to walk around the house. So yeah, I was saying that, oh my gosh, I really feel that I really internalized this whole concept or this energy of calculating like what should I eat, what should I not eat, and it's all these negative feelings of judgment in every little thought, looking at every little piece of the meal, right? And it's so coming to my big epiphany, what I suddenly realized, and it kind of came through me as I was speaking, and made me feel so much better, is the awareness that, if we really own and love ourselves, if we own who we are, that we are magical just like we are, if we really feel good in our skin, no matter how much we weigh, no matter how we look, no matter what's going on, if we really feel comfortable, that is what others perceive as sexy, what really makes us attractive. And it's not even about what others think, right? It's about, we can own that feeling of being not just enough, of being freaking magical. And yes, you can insert a bleep in magical, okay? We can own that. And that is a game. Somebody should invent an intention diet, a magic diet of feeling how you want to feel. And that is actually, I think, the magical recipe, because that will let everything fall into place. So excuse me, I have something in the way. Imperfection, rocking imperfection. Anyway, so big awareness, owning, loving ourselves, being comfortable in our skin, that's like the big thing, right? And as I was speaking that to my buddies, like, I felt so much better. For me, the story was gone. I already felt like, great. So that was good. And I'm letting go of what they were making of it, because we all have our own stories and we learn our own bits, and it's all good, right? So there's no one way forward. We all are in different places and all that. So, but that was my healing bit. I had to share, and my hubby just came over. Yeah, so that happened. And then it got bigger. Like, I even got bigger magic. So I went back to the dance, and then I actually fell back into the judgment energy a little bit. And what I ended up doing is I noticed it, always being curious, right? And I know that sometimes we pick up other people's energy also, but and I picked up some of that pattern again for myself. There was a mirror again, and me seeing my big hips. So yeah, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom and set the intention to clear the energy and to just feel good in my skin, right? So I did that. I took a few breaths and washed my hands with the intention to release any judgment energy, which there's a lot of energy work that we can do on ourselves like that. So I did some of that from my coaching repertoire that I also use with my clients. And then I instantly felt way better, right? And so I came back into the room and I already had an amazing shift in energy. I suddenly embraced the fun again. It's like the whole room was a different experience for me because I had intended to release that energy of judgment and actually breathed it out and done some energy work to let it go. So I was having fun again, right? And I was dancing, starting to dance full out, and the mirror didn't exist anymore, literally. So that was already amazing. I was in my element again, and people started to react to it. I was so feeling good about just being who I am and just being in my joy that I just even danced by myself, and I had one lady come up to me and she quote unquote rescued me. She started dancing with me because she saw me dancing and she was just laughing in a good way, just happy, watching me and being in that energy of joy. It's contagious, right? And I danced with others and all that. So I had an amazing new experience, and that wasn't even all. And I'm sharing more because it's my intention that you can be part of this magical experience of feeling the energy of being in joy and being who you are, being enough and feeling amazing so that you can also live and create your dream life already right now, because it happens in the now. It, like you saw in my story right now, right? It was the same moment, yet it was a totally different reality for me from before going to the bathroom. That experience was judgment, not enough, not good, not cool, not having fun. Bathroom, cleansing the energy, coming back, enjoy, having an amazing dance experience, just having fun, feeling amazing. It was the same freaking environment. It was all in me. So yeah, so you already have that bit that is possible. And so now there's an even bigger, or that's already enough, right? But I have an even bigger magical experience that I want to share with you. So universe works in magical ways and supports us when we make wishes and intentions, right? So my intention was to and is always to really step into my full sparkle and expand it and own it. And it's the essence of my book. It's my passion. I'm really into curiosity, how I can really get there and evolve. And because I know that's where we all really create the magic we want to create on this planet. And our dream life, whether it's a big impact to influence others or whether it's just to be in our joy and living the life we dream of, that's enough, right? So with that intention, the universe gave me another amazing gift. So I met a person that weekend who happens to be an amazing dancer, and that person gave me a huge gift in addition to amazing dances, which was really seeing me in my most magical self, really seeing my heart, my soul, and that I'm perfect just like I am, and really totally enjoying me, who I am in my joy, me being me. And I had super amazing dance experiences because of that. And now I'm in the feeling of being me like that and feeling that for myself. That person actually ignited that in me even more, really helped me to connect with that feeling of feeling the true magic and true sparkle of me. So why I'm sharing that is, first of all, gratitude to the universe, gratitude to that person, and also with the intention for you to imagine that for yourself. it's not about having another person who gives you that experience and that feeling, yet you can tap into my experience and feel that it can actually enhance it. So maybe you've already met such a person who just adored you, and the moment of meeting you, just like and you just feel like you can just be yourself, and you're totally coming out of your shell and just being you, right? Maybe you've met such a person, and the gift of that person is to help you connect yourself to that essence of magical you that you already are, your most sparkly you. So, right? So if you haven't met that person, that's okay. Imagine such a person being with you, or dancing with you, or talking to you right now. You can meditate after this video and imagine that. What does that feel like? What if you can make a step and somebody will give you beams of joy? What if you just stand there and you, I don't know, you do whatever the frick you just do, and that person just adores you for being you? How does it feel? Imagine somebody is there next to you and you say some random stuff that you may think that's not even funny, and that person just like, oh, totally gets you. I like, hell yeah, you're freaking cool. Imagine that and play with that and really tune into that feeling, and then give yourself a hug and feel that feeling in your heart. That is you, your most sparkly, awesome you, just perfect, just like you are. And that is the place where you can create your dream life, your dream business. Everything comes together just like you dream it and better. That's where the universe magic happens. That's where the quantum point is, where you can create anything and where you feel amazing, you beam, you're sparkly, all turns to technicolor and beyond. Rainbow farts. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share. If you are on the journey and curious to become more sparkly you, find more of the magic of just being you, and also create your dream life, come play with me. I am just about to open my Permission to Sparkle Alpha group into the next level, the playground, beta playground. And you may catch this later. It may already be published. Just follow the link, www.permissiontosparkle.com for more, so you can also access that magic while having fun. Okay. Bye, everyone.